tease. Oh, you meant the world to me. Savoring this moment, is this our last goodbye? Then we learned each other, I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away, I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie, I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over, I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body goes numb, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know a heart could die this young. Oh, and now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.
All right. Hello, everybody. This is the first stream we've got going. I've really wanted to do this for a long time, but obviously we've never gotten a chance to do it until now, and we're finally ready. So this is ASU Rocket League. Thank you all for being here tonight. We've got a good series on our hands. My name is Decibel. I'm the community manager for ASU Rocket League, and I've got a friend over here. We've got my boy Patrick. He's also a player. You want to tell him about how you got into ASU Rocket League or about your team even, ASU Black?
Well, I just transferred this year, and then we tried out last week, and then this is the first time we have 3 teams, right? So we made a 3rd team called ASU
Well,
Black.
it's not the first time we've had 3 teams. It's actually the first time we've had 5 teams, because we do have a lot of teams, I think. But
oh, true.
But this is the first time in a while that we've had an ASU Black. So yeah, we're glad to have you.
So I got my boys Jay and Eb, and they're the boys, and I'm excited to get to work with them. We haven't played an actual match yet, other than the NECC activation matches.
True.
But
those matches have looked pretty good. So yeah, ASU Rocket League this semester, we've got a couple things going other than CRL qualifiers, obviously, and CCA Opens, which now are renamed to CRL Opens, which I thought was kind of fun. And Intel Inspires, maybe. We've got also NACE and NECC, which we're trying to do. So obviously this is going to be the first week for the Open Premier division of NECC, of NACE, which is the one that ASU Maroon is playing in. And yeah, so I mean, today we've got a good matchup. It's going to be a best of 5 series for today, just one on the night. And if you want to go ahead and talk about our teams, Patrick, we've got them up here for you to go ahead and spill about.
Well, our new ASU Maroon team, we still have Anthem. He's been on the team for a while. We love Anthem. He's a good homie. And now I think Miko's been on the Maroon team like one semester, I think.
Yeah, he's been on the Maroon team before.
One semester. Sure. And then Onzen, of course, is our new prodigy from Cal Poly. He played with, I think, Crush and can't remember.
Crush and Marion and Mongo, I think, maybe. If I'm remembering correctly.
He played with a bunch of different people at Cal Poly, but now he's here.
True. They did qualify for
ASU.
CRL, so we do have a CRL qualifier from fall 2022 playing for us, which is great to have. And yeah, this is a very solid team. We're going to be excited to be able to stream their CRL calls later on, hoping that happens, because I think that they can, you know, any of these ASU teams can go far. We'll have the same school qualifier for you guys, and then we'll also have the official CRL quals, and the 2 teams that do make it for that are going to be definitely very good competition. So yeah. And then we've got, going up against ASU Maroon, Montana State University Navy, if you want to cover them.
Yeah, I don't know much about them, but they have Sergeant Struck 45 and Froyo.
Yeah,
I heard. I think you said they were what, like Grand Champ 2?
Yeah, they're around the Grand Champ level. All of the teams in ASU, or sorry, not in ASU, in NACE Open Premier should be Grand Champ 1 or above. So it's going to be a good matchup no matter what. Obviously, we're going to be rooting for the ASU Maroon boys over here on this side of the cast, and I'm not sure if they've got their own stream up, but overall, I'll be hoping for some good competition, and I'm sure things will be going great. So I'll just make sure that they can get the lobby going whenever they want. But yeah, anyways, Patrick, what are your predictions for this series? We'll get you a quick prediction in. Yeah.
Well, you know, from what I've heard, if MSU's GC2, I don't know, like it's not gonna end well for them.
He's got the ego
that's
already.
The case.
No, I like it.
Well, you know, I just have confidence in our team. You know, I know. I've played with Anthem for a while, so I know what he's capable of.
True.
I know what Onzen's capable of because I've watched him play for a while, and I know Miko's new, but I've played scrimmed against him a few times.
Yeah. And
so I know how good he is too. So I'm not really too worried about it.
For sure, for sure. Miko has been around. I mean, I'm very familiar with all of these players, obviously, because you know I've gotten a chance to play against Miko and Anthem and Onzen, especially recently. I didn't know much about Onzen other than I knew that he was good and he played with Cal Poly and was, you know, a good friend of Anthem's. Coming over here though is crazy to see because I think that, you know, all of these players are incredible and we're excited to have a good matchup today. But yeah, I mean, specifically Anthem, I think the team captain of ASU Maroon, hopefully he's going to be able to come in clutch for his team here. And it's, you know, on and off the pitch, he's got incredible skills, but then also, you know, just having a leadership role is obviously very important and nothing to knock down. But I think that ASU Maroon is going to be very solid, and especially because we have so many teams this semester, ASU Maroon and Gold and Black, and, you know, now White and Orange as well are all incredibly solid teams, and we're not we're not at all disappointed to have that many amount of players who are interested in playing for ASU Rocket League. I don't think we've ever, well, we've had more than this in the past before, but yeah, we've definitely, the quality has definitely gone much higher, and we're very much excited to have so many people on the rosters for this semester, because, you know, the more competition you have is good. And I don't know what your experience was in tryouts, Patrick, but I'm sure you could tell that everyone was pretty solid.
Yeah, everyone was really good. I was honestly surprised. I didn't think we would have that much talent. I mean, because I've known Anthem for a while. I met him through ASU. Well, I met him from streaming, but he was on ASU already, so I knew he was on the first team, but I didn't realize how many people were similar in skill to him. So that definitely caught me off guard.
Oh, okay. Well, I transitioned over to the game, but we've lost it already, so we're just gonna. I think they started a little early. That's okay, but they're gonna just go on a new lobby, and we'll get that going. And yeah, but anyways, for now, as you were saying, tryouts, yeah, was definitely very, very solid. And especially me being the community manager, I was there watching all of those series and being able to see everyone play, and the fact that they were all doing a great job kind of rotating around each other. And especially off the bat, I saw Anthem, Miko, and Onzen clicked very well. And then especially with you guys, with you and Eb and Jason, who we'll see on the stream eventually soon. I think that you guys did also very good in terms of, you know, how to show off being a good team, not only just having individual skill, but being a good team players. And anything you want to say about anyone else you used to play with or played with during tryouts?
I mean, there was literally no one in my scrims that were, or in the tryouts, that were actually bad. Like everyone that tried out was actually skilled at the game. Yeah. Which actually caught me off guard. I thought there was gonna be well, at first I didn't know you had to like be GC to get in.
Oh yeah.
Once I knew that, I was like, oh.
For sure.
And then I'm surprised at how many people showed up, considering that you had to be GC.
True.
So.
We did have a lot of people showing up, and we were all very excited to have that. But off the top, we've had our ASU Maroon team, and they were drafted into this first spot. We've got straight into the game against Montana State University. This is going to be the first game of the best of 5 series. And off the bat, I've seen pretty much good back and forth play from both teams. I don't think anyone was really pressuring the net too much as Miko taps into the corner. Froyo trying to take control of the ball, passes over one's end. And ASU Maroon so far look a little spread out, which is totally fine, just kind of getting their rhythm into the game. Anthem going for a flip reset, dunks it. Miko is there for the ball, almost a shot, but Struck gets a good save off to the side. One's then to pitch it up into the ceiling, tries to lay it down for Miko in the middle. Can he get there? Oh, he's close. Just barely off the mark, as the MSU defense so far has been holding strong. And, I mean, so far, in terms of offense, I think ASU Maroon definitely putting the shots on net. As Miko with another one, Sargent with a whiff, and One's then fakes out the last defender, Anthem, there to clean it up. And, oh, I forgot, what's the name of that goal explosion? Do you remember?
Oh, it's called,
Monster something? I don't know.
Yeah. Or like Nom Nom or
yeah, Nomster.
Is that
right?
Okay, Nomster, yeah.
I don't know what you think about that goal explosion, but I hate it. I despise those
I don't
goal
like it.
It can't already be a good sign, especially for MSU. If there's any players like me, then they'd probably be tilted to see that goal explosion.
Well, I'm probably gonna be leaking strat here, but we've been talking.
Oh no.
We've been talking about how where ASU is gonna be using these really annoying goal explosions every time. So whenever there's a goal,
is that strat?
Yeah, they'll just get more tilted. Yeah,
I did not hear that.
Yeah, like I'm using airstrike.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Our team's doing it too.
That's
so.
funny. Okay, well,
it's our strategy.
You guys have got
tilted.
your own thing going on. I didn't know that was happening, but whatever gets you the win. And so far, it looks like the offense is getting ASU Maroon the win. As 2 shots on net, 2 goals. One's then already been sitting into that third man role that we did kind of see him play very well. I mean, Anthem and One's then having been friends for a while, they played around each other very well. And there's another occurrence of Anthem just putting so much offensive pressure on the ball, and Montana State just collapses under it. A good challenge there from Miko too, trying to get that demo, which opens it up for Anthem to just take an easy shot. But yeah, Anthem One's then such a good duo that we've seen so far, and Miko really able to slot into any roster and take his mechanical skills to the next level. And definitely a very committed player as well. We've seen him, be on so many different rosters over the years, continue to make CRL pushes and really, strong appearances in all sorts of Rocket League collegiate competition. And here he's doing just as well, although Montana State putting on pressure on ASU Maroon's backboard for the first time, I think, this game, although it's immediately relieved by Anthem and One's End also getting a 50 into the middle against the Montana State player. Miko to try and challenge it up in the air. A good touch there. Anthem's also there. Another part of synergy that I didn't talk about as much. Anthem and Miko have been playing really well together. Those two on the offensive side of the ball, while One's End's backing them up. They are lethal, and I expect to see more out of them for the rest of this game.
Yeah. Whoa, a nice flip reset from Miko. Oh my gosh.
What a shot.
Nice finish.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both of them, I mean, Miko just diming it up. He doesn't really necessarily have to get the direct shot, but Anthem's right under there to steal it.
Right.
But yeah. That's a good touch.
Seems like where ASU Maroon is going for a lot of demos. They're pretty demo heavy so far, is what I've noticed. And it's giving them a lot of opportunity to score. They've been pretty consistent with it.
I agree. Another almost close opportunity for a goal, but One's End just not able to get that double touch off into the side of ASU Maroon. Now playing on defense. Are they able to clear it out? One's End again there for the ball. Anthem to tap it up to Miko. And Anthem, I believe, around 500 points. There he is, and Miko on 200. I mean, One's End's just sitting back with another solid 150 or 200 as well. Like, this is kind of just the rotations. Yeah, this is the rotations that we expect to see out of ASU Maroon, knowing that One's End and Miko even are just able to set up the offensive pressure from Anthem on the front half. They know what they're doing, and it's worked for them in scrims. It's worked for them in tryouts even before scrims, and any competition they had over last Friday. Anthem another shot on 5-0 with two minutes to go. So far, game 1 is looking a little bit out of reach for Montana State, but yeah, Anthem's offensive presence doesn't even have to be shooting the ball or really doing any crazy mechanics. Even just being there kind of frightens the other team, shaking, got them shaking in their boots a little bit, especially with, Miko being there to back him up. One's End in the third man position. It's working totally fine for ASU Maroon as they're going for a little passing play. One's End to Miko to Anthem, and Froyo almost gets a clear off, but unfortunately 3 from Montana State commit on the back line of their defense, and none of them are able to get a good clear. Miko just taps it in. 6-0. The first game. Patrick, I don't know what you think this says about the series, but so far it's, I think Montana State really has to change something if they want to, hold up against ASU's offense.
But one thing I've noticed is, well, I know ASU's play style, so I know what their game plan was coming in, was having Anthem, just be an absolute menace as much as possible. and then Onezen and Miko just sit back and do whatever else they have to do when Anthem's not on the ball. So, and it's been working, so I'm sure this is going to stay how it is right now, but I guess we'll have to see.
We'll have to find out right here as MSU starts to put a little bit more offense on the ASU half. It looks like we've kind of settled down a little bit, taken a little bit more time to just, you know, relax, get a little bit more offensive pressure. Okay, never mind. Onezen just puts my words directly into my own mouth. I spoke absolutely too soon, as he's not satisfied. It's 7-0 now off of the double tap ground to backboard to shot in the net. Onezen still following up the ball. Anthem's just up for no reason, but it doesn't matter because it's in the back of their net anyways. And man, this is tough to watch off the bat. I mean, I think, like I said, like you were talking about, you know the playstyle of ASU Maroon. I think Montana State, in terms of defense, they're going to have to really lock down the rotations more. It feels like ASU's, oh, damn, almost. ASU's playstyle kind of is just breaking apart their defensive back, you know, back line, because they're not able to rotate around each other when, you know, Anthem and Miko and even Onezen are just pressuring the ball constantly.
Right.
And, you know, the fluidity on ASU Maroon's offense is just too much for the defense of Montana State so far. Is the offense able to do anything, though, for Montana State? They are now on the ASU Maroon back half, not able to do anything yet, as Anthem takes it up the wall, goes for Musty for absolutely no reason again. He has got 0 boost, so maybe he was looking for a little flick out, but Miko, luckily there to clear it. Struck to put it off to the corner. He's trying to take control here. Miko back into Onezen, and Onezen with another good 50. Sargent taking the ball, trying to put on pressure on ASU Maroon. We haven't seen much of it from Montana State. The offense just hasn't been there. They've been stuck on their own half. And counting down the seconds, 5 seconds to go, a double commit from Montana State. It doesn't look like a goal is coming here as Anthem, the complexity decal, just clearing it out, and it looks like another touch. Miko looks probably to keep it up. Froyo trying to kill it. I think they just want to cut their losses and move on to the next game, but Maroon is still going. Oh, Miko with the shot on his own net. They're looking for a Brazil. Oh, and Anthem misses it. Oh my god. They were looking for the disrespect, and even that just didn't work out. 7-0 for ASU Maroon in the first game. Man.
That was a game.
That was certainly a game.
That was a game.
What can you say
Anthem
about
almost with 1,000?
Almost with 1,000? Damn, I didn't even see that.
5 goals, and assist and a save.
Wow. Yeah.
835.
Yeah, and that just says, you know, Anthem on the front, in the front line. All that's all that's really needed for a team to succeed usually, especially with Miko and Onezen, such solid players backing them up. I mean, it's kind of hard to beat. That's an unbeatable combination, and well, I'm not gonna speak too soon or get too arrogant, but I mean, especially because so far Anthem has been playing offensive pressure so well that you know, it hasn't been much need for defense. But when the defensive stops come and when they're needed, I know Onezen will be there. So yeah, Montana State's gonna have to change something for this next game. I don't know. We're gonna have to see what they're able to come up with, because so far it hasn't looked great for them. I think they're really just gonna need to probably balance defense and offense, but how can you do that when ASU Maroon is just pressuring you so hard? It must be difficult, and I do not envy them one bit, because man, it's tough. But yeah, straight into game 2. What do you think's gonna happen in this one, Patty? Can I get a scoreline prediction for you?
A scoreline prediction. We're gonna go. I think they're gonna get a goal. MSU's gonna get a goal this game.
Okay, that's nice.
They're gonna lock in. It was a warm-up game. You know, they're not bad. They're not bad.
No,
they're not unmechanical.
Very solid team.
I don't give them no hope. But I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go 7-1. I think they're gonna go for the Brazil this game.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay. This is an ASU Rocket League broadcast. Like, I get it. So I understand that there's gonna be bias on the side of ASU, but obviously.
Well, also the first game was a bit one-sided. So.
Then I get it. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways. Also, I realized that the overlay is wrong. So let me switch that. But yeah. No wonder. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah. Anyways. We had the overlay wrong the entire time. ASU
so
just counting on
it looked like MSU was winning?
For real, yeah, it did look like MSU was winning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whatever. No, it's because when the home teams joined, I thought that they were going to join on blue side. At least, and that's the information Anthem gave me, but that doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, sorry about that. ASU Maroon is actually winning, and they've definitely got, you know, they've got the offensive pressure that they've needed so far, and it's gotten them the shots on goal is really what's kind of, I think, getting them to win this game. They just have so many opportunities that they're creating for themselves, and it really comes down to Anthem and Miko on the front lines. And so far, I think Montana State has just been lacking that a little bit.
I agree. I think they can step it up, though. They have potential. I can see it in them.
I agree. I think it's really going to depend on especially because, you know, it has to be someone taking the lead on Montana State to put the offensive pressure on. We've talked a million times about the the player. I've said his name so many times, but Anthem just having the offensive pressure. I think Montana State needs a player like that right now to get back into this game and try and create some more chances that they haven't really had because they've been stuck on defense for so long.
Right. They have a little bit more pressure than they did last game, though, which is good.
The series score is still wrong. That's lame. Okay, hold on. I got this. There you go. If it wasn't a scuffed first, if it wasn't a scuffed first ASU Rocket League stream, then what else would it be?
It wouldn't be a good stream.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And for those of you who do know, we were doing some streams for a summer league for an ASU or Arizona Collegiate server, and it's always scuffed every time. Productions are difficult, man. Like, we're out here trying our best, but yeah, no. Anyways, yeah, it's so far. I don't know. So far, this game has at least settled down a little bit, right?
Yeah, that was just a crazy 50. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how calculated that was. That just seemed like a good 50, and it just happened to go in.
Yeah. I mean, man, it's tough to say how these shots are going in for Maroon. Sometimes it's just, other than pressure, mechanics have come out obviously, but they haven't really been needed. Like, these guys clearly have mechanical skill, but they haven't really necessarily like needed to use it against Montana State to get these shots. Even just simple shots like that, consistency from Anthem's going to put in a third goal.
That's good. It's good to see consistency.
Yeah. At this point, we're like halfway
through the game, to be able to see the basic mechanics.
Yeah,
we're halfway through.
Halfway through the game, and it's only 3 goals, so are we on par for like a 6-0 maybe? I don't know. We'll see.
I think my prediction's still right on. I think Montana's going to get enough pressure to score. Then
I think so too. I would like to see that too, because I think that they're playing very well. It's just so hard to hold up against an offensively heavy team like this one. And especially, rotations and threes are difficult. I can speak for one being kind of terrible at threes. Oh my god, they're both up.
The pre-jump, and the pre-jumped him.
There's the airstrike you were talking about. Has Miko scored a goal yet? I haven't been paying attention. Okay, well there's probably one of his first goals, but he's got the airstrike now. Oh, it's because his flip reset from earlier was stolen. No wonder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's tough to say if the pressure for Montana is going to come, in time, but I think it will. I think that they have been playing well, like I said, against an offensively heavy team, and staying on defense the entire time can't be easy at all. But especially with the touches that they've been. Okay, hold on. Let me wait until after they double commit.
Right.
I'll keep talking about the good touches. See, like they're getting good 50s, like that one right there from Struck against Onezen. That's solid. Like 50ing Onezen and winning in that Fennec, and with the player he is, I mean, it's no small feat. But he knows what he's doing on that side of the ball most of the time. But to be able to get those 50s and try and take control of the ball a little bit more, they just need a little bit more like energy, like passion. You know what I mean? Like I think they're just missing a tiny little bit to be able to score. Maybe a little bit of extra consistency on the ball and taking shots too would be nice.
Yeah.
But so far it's just been difficult for them to get any sort of offensive pressure.
I've been watching the other team individually, and it seems like there's a good side. They're not panicking too much, even though it's a little one-sided. But it's better to know that they're not panicking, and when they have an opportunity of a team that isn't as good as ASU Maroon, that they probably won't have as much. They won't feel as much pressure going into the next series and into their next series.
I agree.
I think that's important.
I mean,
for them to go.
Knowing that you're good. Knowing that they just got this one off of the, this one out of the way, maybe we'll probably give them more confidence now. Knowing that they are doing a decent job against, a very solid team. There's more pressure, man. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. Like, I really don't think that there's that much of a difference in terms of how the game is being played between these two teams. It's just the extra little offensive pressure and mechanical skill that so far has gotten ASU Maroon, those goals that they've needed to get. And I really do think I'm looking out for that Montana State goal, because I think that they can get it coming, that it might be coming soon.
I'm ready.
I am absolutely ready too.
I'm gonna celebrate. I can't wait for the score.
You were telling me earlier.
For Montana State now. I don't care.
Yeah, for we got the
I'm the #1 Montana State fan.
Alternate caster on the ASU stream. No, but yeah, you were telling me earlier how you were like, oh yeah, like I'll just let you commentate most of like the play-by-play, and then I'll just kind of provide the color commentary and just yell whenever someone scores. Yeah. So if we hear a giant yell,
it's been a bit difficult for me to yell because there's not much going on, but
that's okay.
Hopefully I get an opportunity.
Hopefully. I want to hear the most hype. Let's go when they score.
Everyone better turn down their volume if Montana State scores. You already know I'm going to be screaming.
For real. But yeah, as of right now, 15 seconds left in the game. So far, not looking like a 7-1 prediction. So if you get it wrong, that's a win for me. I'm just going to count it that way. Although, a good passing play, almost being able to score. Bump struck out of the way. Miko into the corner. Onezen up for the ball. Oh,
Oh, 3 seconds for my prediction. Come on.
Watch them be watching the stream.
It.
If you guys are stream sniping right now and you're gonna let it, don't do that.
Yeah, if you guys are watching, let them score.
No,
goal.
don't. We cannot condone that. We're gonna get banned.
Yeah,
bro.
that's true. They're not watching, guys.
No, we're trolling. But yeah, I think.
Can they get banned for that?
No, I don't think so. I actually have no idea, to be honest. But
it's delayed. So.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, you did get the amount of goals, right?
Right.
So
one off.
one off in the wrong direction, and that's unfortunate. I think Montana should hopefully be able to get a couple goals in on the last series, but we're gonna have to see because this one was kind of a little bit one-sided again. And
yeah,
it's just again, it's offensive pressure. I think I saw Miko step up more on the offense this time around rather than it being all Anthem, the entire Anthem show, but. Onezen also putting up assists when he doesn't really need to be.
5 assists.
Yeah,
wow.
5 assists for Onezen. There you go. See, I wasn't even looking at
realize.
the stats, but like, yeah, his assists are incredibly solid. And when he doesn't need to be playing defense, it just makes it easier for him to just be on the offensive side assisting rather than having to put in those shots.
Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out in the back.
Yeah.
While Anthem and Miko just kind of go up and have their fun, and then worst case scenario, if MSU starts going crazy, then Onezen will have to actually start playing the game.
Actually start playing the game on the defensive half. But
right,
yeah.
on the defensive half, right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how it goes. I think that MSU will probably pull something out, but we'll find out right in a second as we're gonna get into the third game. I'm gonna try and provide a little more play-by-play. Get like the excitement going, so that when Patrick eventually gets his like shouting, "Let's go!" then it's actually gonna be
gonna get the moment. I know it's coming. Miko
the moment
and
is coming.
Pizza stuffed crust wheels.
Oh, he's
This
got
is
the pizza wheels on. We were playing yesterday too. I remember we were all in there just using random wheels. No, but he was telling us, bro, if those wheels get him into CRL, then he's gonna ride him for life. And so, I mean, I think that, if the strat's gonna get them another win here, we're gonna take it. Onezen trying to show the mechanical presence that we know he can have. He just hasn't needed to show it, and almost getting that flip reset.
Miko
off
almost
the wall.
just completely missed the open net.
That's
I don't know
true.
if that was on purpose or not. But
Probably not. It's fine.
No.
He just wanted a little bit of. Almost Athena flicked it into the crossbar now, but no,
he's just
fine.
having fun.
All good, all good, yeah. But yeah, no, there's Onezen out of kind of nowhere with the mechanics.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure he's been trying to go for them, but Miko and Anthem has just been dominating on the offense so far.
They just been calling him off.
Now we know. Now we know. Is that the Bumblebee car? Yeah, that is.
Wow. Anthem?
Anthem, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If it wins you the game, it wins you the game. I'm not complaining.
Are those the wheels like default on that car, or
I can't tell. For
whatever
Onezen's?
wheels you want?
Oh, the
no,
Bumblebee
for
ones?
Anthem.
I have no idea actually. I know for like some of the other DLC cars they are default, but like you can't really change them, especially like Batmobile and the DeLorean and stuff like that. I don't know. Who knows? I think he's got his car all loaded out, and ASU Maroon so far have loaded out their offense, knowing that all they really need is to put shots on net consistently and put that pressure on Montana State. And a little bit of play-by-play. Onezen into the middle for Miko. He's just going to try and get a touch off, but nothing there. Anthem just blatantly cuts off Miko. I know he didn't have boost, but like he probably could have gotten it there. That's okay, though. They're still figuring it out. A shot from Onezen just off the crossbar. And ASU Maroon look happy to just sit back and wait as Anthem, again, another 50. The Bumblebee car, you wouldn't think is that amazing at the 50s, but he's so far been locking him down as Onezen into the corner. Can he get a redirect? No, he can't. Miko's just flailing around in midfield. Another touch there. Trying to get it back to his own half, but nothing yet. And Onezen's going to fake out a couple Montana State players. Anthem looking for a double touch, again, for what seems to be no reason, but he almost had it anyways. And, they're doing well. Miko, that's a tough bounce off the corner. And I think it was Froyo on the side of the net. Just couldn't, let me take a look. It might have been Froyo.
I wouldn't have read that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have read that either. That's just an incredibly difficult bounce to get. And unfortunately, it's going to go 2 up for Arizona State. Still waiting on that Montana State goal. I believe they have it in them, and this is definitely good competition like we've been talking about, and I think after this, learning experience, kind of go back into the drawing board, and I think they're going to come out stronger and start winning the rest of their games after this.
Right.
We will have to see as Anthem, another shot on net. Ooh, Onezen fakes out Sargent on that back line, a touch up, and almost gets it to Miko as Anthem, the last man back, just in third man position, midfield, gets a bump on Sargent. Miko's up for the ball. Oh, off the crossbar.
Oh my gosh.
And he's got it anyways.
No.
That car with the pizza wheels is absolutely disgusting.
That
on the
might
ball,
be the worst car I've ever seen.
It's not that bad. I mean, it just looks really weird in terms of color, but
he also has the gold Fennec on, which is
that adds to it. It's like a nice all cheesy car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate myself for saying that.
That's stuffed crust. Get it? Because that's
real.
Okay.
That's the name of the wheels. No, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That was a little bit corny, but it's okay. Oh, almost. Oh, damn. Was that? I forgot who that was. That was Froyo on the shot, almost able to put it in. But yeah, another good pass into the middle from Sargent. They're both looking very solid, and again, Struck also on the entire Montana State roster, a very good team here. They're just not able to get offensive pressure. Anthem in the Bumblebee car, flip reset, Musty almost gets it in. Miko now up for the ball. Is he going to pass it off to Onezen? He is looking for Onezen in the middle. Onezen up to Anthem again. Anthem looking for a double touch. No, he's just going to shoot it top right corner, 4-0 for ASU Maroon. And so far, this game looks a little bit out of reach in terms of...
it looks a little bit worse than the other 2 games.
It does, but they do have time to turn it around. I mean, it's still a winnable game in any sense. I don't know when you
Plenty of time left.
I don't know if at this point you'd be forfeiting in ranked. I know I wouldn't, because, you know, it's 2 minutes. You got time. Oh, Miko. Oh, we almost went for the demo on Sargent. Anthem's there to clean it up. Miko trying to save it, it looked like.
Still winnable.
Yeah. That was that Transformers goal explosion. I think first time this game we've seen it. I'm not sure. I think Anthem might only have 1 or 2 goals, but a good shot there. And yeah, 5-0 for ASU. They've got time to score a couple more, but I would like to see Montana try and get a goal. The offensive pressure just missing a little bit, but I think they got it in them to get it back.
Oh, wow. It's top right corner.
Top right corner.
That's a slot. Is that an Optimus Prime goal explosion?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I just said.
I've never seen that.
Have you never seen that? That's from the...
No one has ever used that against me.
Well, that's because I think either you maybe have to have the car on to use it. It's kind of... Maybe not, but I don't know. I was going to say it's like the Batmobile explosions, but those you used to be able to only use it on the Batmobile car, but then you can use them on like all cars now. But I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe it is only car specific. I don't know.
I have no idea. Uh-oh, here's
that would make sense why I've never seen it. Oh my goodness.
7-0, and it's still 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. A little bit more.
What do you think it goes up to?
I don't know. I think they're gonna chill at 9. We'll see though. I don't know. I hope Montana State can get a goal
in our future.
Is there
an own goal in our future?
I hope not. I would actually kind of like. I think Montana State has it in them to get a goal themselves. They just really need. So far, I think what I've been seeing is I feel like good pressure from them, but just not enough consistency in finishing the touches. You know, when they're on defense, it's a little difficult to handle ASU Maroon. Clearly, as Miko puts in the 8th. But I think other than that, it's been not a bad game from them. They just struggled to really get around the ball and maybe passing in the middle of the field to get the goals. I don't really know.
Right.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Whiff there from Anthem.
I don't know. I don't think they're doing anything wrong necessarily. It just seems, you know, a bit individually imbalanced would be the word I would use.
Okay.
I think maybe just to get a little bit of a team diff, if I had to say if I had to say so myself.
Yeah. Oh, there it is!
Oh, yes!
Where's the hype?
Let's go! Let's fucking go! I think that should be a win in their books. I don't think...
That's a good shot, too. That's
ASU
actually a good
lose
read.
The series for that. That was a great shot.
That's a fantastic shot for Struck. I mean, off the top of the ceiling, he reads it all the way through, pre-flips into it, and gets a shot past. I'm not sure who was last in net. Probably Miko, I think. But, yeah, I mean, fantastic shot there. And it's that kind of offense that I feel it's just missing from the entire series. It might be a little bit too late. I don't know. Still winnable, possibly.
No, it's definitely winnable.
it's definitely winnable.
Especially after that peak shot.
Yeah, for real. I think
they just warmed up. Now they're good.
Yeah. Now they're good.
They have 60 seconds. Well, a little bit less, but it's fine.
I mean, as the time ticks down, they're still losing a little bit of time.
7 goals.
7 goals to tie it. You know?
7 for now.
I think they got it. But yeah, I think the offensive pressure just came too late for Montana State. Right. Just a little bit too late. And I think if we had seen that out of Struck, I mean, knowing that he's been on the offensive side of that,
there's 8.
There's 8 goals remaining, 30 seconds. They might have it. But
it's doable.
It's doable.
Yeah. What is that, like
offensive
1 goal every
what's up?
3 seconds, I think?
I don't know. I can't
something like that.
I can't do math. I should be able to do math, but I can't do math.
Maybe 4?
It's an amount. Every 4 seconds, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 4.
Now
it's 3.
No, but yeah, Struck really showed that he has individual talent there. And all of these players, I think, on Montana State have talent. They're just lacking maybe a little bit of team coherence. It's just difficult to handle when you're getting absolutely broken down by the offense of ASU Maroon. Another shot there from Anthem. 10 goals into the double digits go the Maroon side. And yeah, it's tough to compete when you have this kind of, you know, these kind of weapons on the other side of the field to deal with, especially because they're all, you know, using their skills so well in terms of ASU Maroon. And for Montana State, we know they have it in them. Just gonna have to lock it down as 5 seconds left. Looks like the series win is going to be locked up for ASU Maroon. A good put-up fight from Montana State. Just not able to really get a foot in the series. As there goes a Bumblebee.
What the heck?
Have you never
seen that? No.
Oh my god.
That's sick.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
Yeah, no, but that's what it looks like at the end of the games. But yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyways, GG to Montana State. That was a tough.
They played great.
A tough series.
You know?
They did play very good, and I think from there, like I said, go back to the drawing board, figure out how to play against these top teams, and really figure out where they need to get their foot into the series. If they had scored first, we could have seen an entirely different series. You never know.
Right.
You know,
It
the
could have been
morale,
completely
the
different.
morale is really a key factor, and the ability to bounce back from wins, losses, getting scored on, getting a goal yourself. All of it plays into how you're gonna end up being. You know, how you're going to end up putting yourself out there on the field, and that's the most important part. And Montana State, I think they can bounce back. I don't know what their mascot is, but whatever their mascot is, that mascot will be cheering them on for the next couple of games. Do they even have a mascot? Are they just a mountain?
Let me
take a look at their logo.
idea.
It says Big Sky Sun Esports. Big Sky Sun Esports. Okay. I mean, the
I don't think that's a mascot though.
That's not a mascot. That's just
that
the
might
name
be
of it. Yeah. No, they've got it figured out. I believe in them. I think they're gonna have to lock it down for the next couple games, but a tough match for them to start off. But enough talking about Montana State. This is ASU Rocket League and ASU Maroon. What a showing today from Anthem, Miko, and Onezen. I mean, we knew that this team was absolutely going to be a contender for just wins and wins and wins, and hopefully qualification for some of the biggest tournaments in collegiate Rocket League. But off the bat, this is probably their first official really series that they've actually had to play in a competition format. They did have those NECC activation matches like you talked about earlier, which was a couple days ago by now, on Friday of last week. Those were kind of just trying to figure out where you're going to place into the season. But from NACE Starleague Week 1 against Montana State, this is a fantastic showing from ASU Maroon. And I'm excited to see what else they have coming up for us. And not just them. We've got ASU Gold and ASU Black, and then now White and Orange as well. All of these teams that we're going to be excited to see. I mean, this is the first stream we've got going for you guys on ASU Rocket League. It was a little bit scuffed. That's
Is this an every team stream? Or
yeah,
is this
it
just
should be.
Maroon?
It should be.
Okay.
No. I mean, whenever we can get all the teams on here, we'll try and get their matches streamed. It depends on how busy I am and how busy the other community managers and production team, etc. are. But we're gonna have to see how we can get it going. Oh, we got Bobcats. Are they the Bobcats?
Bobcats.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
They're the Bobcats.
Solid. So they're gonna. Okay. Wait. No, I can't think of an animal pun in short notice. But they're gonna do something to get back into the season, and I think
they're gonna pounce back into the season.
He's got it.
For sure.
Patrick's got it. They're gonna pounce directly back into the season. And but this will be a stream for all the teams, specifically Maroon and Gold, the official ASU esports teams that are affiliated with the club itself. But obviously for Black, Orange, and White, we're going to have streams as well going for them whenever we can. And competition is going to be great. Off the bat, ASU Maroon showing us why we deserve to be here. And in terms of the collegiate Rocket League space, hopefully other schools start looking out for us, and other organizations and collegiate tournaments. They better have our name on the map now, because ASU Maroon has absolutely put it there, and I think they will be. I think maybe we might have a couple things going on Friday for NECC. We'll see if we can get your team on stream at some point, Patrick. If you have a non-conflicting game with Gold or Maroon or anyone else, we'll see if we can get you guys streamed. Any closing thoughts on this game, on Maroon, or on the rest of ASU Rocket League as a whole? What do you think?
I'm just excited to see what Maroon can do. I'm excited to see what all the teams can do this season. Think about how good Maroon is, And I don't think Gold, Black, Orange, or White are much worse than Maroon. Obviously, they're not as good, but they're not that bad.
Yeah, not at all.
So I'm excited to do what I'm excited to see what all of our teams can do. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
That's all I got too. I mean, first stream for ASU Rocket League. Like I said, a little scuffed. We'll figure out the kinks. But so far, ASU Maroon, fantastic game against Montana State here in the first week of NACE Starleague. And we might be back on Friday. You might see us. And if not, we will be back next week as well for more NACE Starleague action. Make sure you follow the ASU Rocket League channel since it's new. I know you guys are all in here watching. And thank you everyone who showed up first for our first series. I've been Decibel. I've enjoyed casting, and always putting on a show for you guys is very fun. And thank you to Patrick for being here on one day's notice. You clutched up and popped in here and just got a little bit of the hype going, So that was good to have you. But I'll be excited to see where we go from here. And for now, that's been it for our Twitch stream today. And I hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you guys not super far in the future. Peace.
on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare.